So this is the part 2 of 48 laws of contract management. Law number 11, keep a buffer for risk. Everything takes longer than expected. See, this is what we call risk contingency, both in terms of time and cost. You should have a buffer or contingency in budget. You should have a buffer or contingency in the schedule. So without this, if you're having a very tight schedule or a tight budget, better don't go for the project. Law number 12, understanding local laws even when working globally. So you have to always understand the jurisdiction where the project is going to take care. So if you don't have the full understanding of this, then you might end up in risk in compliance of laws and regulations. Law number 13, enforce deadline or lose control. So contracts lose value when deadlines are not enforced. The timelines may be submission of deliverables, approval of deliverables, submission of payment certificates, approval of payment certificates, payments, project completions. These are very important deadlines that has to be understood by both the parties and should be achievable. Law number 14, a well-written notice is your best defense. You don't know to write about notice, or you don't have any contractual clauses speak about notice, then you don't have a proper contract. And you don't properly serve notices, you don't have a proper contract management. So notices protect your rights, claims, indirectly protects your money and your time. Your time again is connected with your money. Law number 15, contractors win or lose based on payment terms. Draft it wisely. See, construction is a business that is heavily dependent on cash flow. If it is a 100 crore project, no contractor enters in the project with 100 crores or 100 millions in hand. They might have 10% as an working capital. If it is a 100 million project, you might have 10.1% in your hand to run the project. So usually the entire project is based on the cash flow. So if there is a payment delay or a payment disruption from the client, that's going to heavily affect. So your rights. If you are an employer, always keep in mind this: you get the value when the contractor is being satisfied or is able to work with the freedom of cash. So I have worked as an employer where we always take care of contractors' cash flow, even though sometimes they are not aware of their cash flow, and we will be very aware of their cash flow. And we will ensure that the cash is used for our project. Law number 16, change orders or negotiation battles. Prepare for them. There are going to be change orders. You can't escape from them. Change orders in a project is like karma. You can't escape. So get ready for that better. Get ready for the negotiation battles. Prepare your team, put them in writing, have a budget, have a timeline. In most cases, change orders timelines are being missed. That's what I watch in the industry. The contractor is happy when he gets money for the change order. And if it falls in the critical path, it will affect your project. So better be careful on that. Law number 17, never be the only one who understands the contract. That's going to be very difficult. Not just between the parties, even within your company, you have to educate every stakeholder on contracts. Take that as a special challenge and do it. And the person who is going to enjoy this is the management. Law number 18, a poorly defined penalty clause will haunt you. Liquidated damages and penalties should be clear, reasonable, and enforceable. Otherwise, they can be challenged in court. This is for both, not just for the contractor damages clause, but it will go clearly with the liquidated damages clause. And you may say that tribunals of damages in arbitrations. Not all cases goes to arbitrations or litigations. The business runs, and most of the dispute resolutions, I can say that 95% of the disputes within the industry are solved only within the industry. So in that cases, liquidated damages are somewhere interacting them. Law number 19, clarify the force measure. It's a shield and a sword. See, force measure classes are very important because being a party, you might be an employer or you might be a contractor, you will perform your obligations. So in that case, a well-defined force majeure clause will keep your relationship intact and ambiguities away. Law number 20, silence is a very powerful life. So silence to make the other party reveal more information. Thanks for watching. We have 2 more videos and stay with this. Thank you.